Welcome to Race 4 of the Apex Energy Summer Series, presented by Boone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And this week, we'll be racing at the Darlington Raceway for 147 laps. Let's hop straight into qualifying. Before you take the green flag this week, get familiar with the perimeter of your car. If you want to start near the front, you'll need to use every inch of the racetrack, so use your first lap to check your marks and find out where you might overstep. Starting deep in the field is less than ideal here, so you won't want to leave anything on the table. With that being said, it's very easy to overstep. The track is cold, the setup is loose, and the horsepower is high, so throughout your warm-up laps, get your tires up to temperature and avoid scrubbing them. Any excess wear will completely compromise your run, so be careful as you make your way around to take the white flag. Heading into turn 1, ease off the throttle and let the car roll into the corner. Aim at the flat, straddle the dotted white line, and let the car glide up the track as you feather the throttle. Carry as much speed as you can through the center of the corner and give it some extra wheel to get the nose pointed back toward the inside. If you hit turn 2 properly, you should be hitting your apex right where the white lines end as you make your way onto the backstretch. Brake around the Goodyear logos on the wall, give it a bit of gas to rotate the back end, and ease back onto the throttle as you power out of turn 4. If you can make it out of turn 4 without oversteering or tracking out too far, you'll find yourself in a great position at the start. Regardless of which lane you run this week, it will be very easy to cook your tires, so I would recommend treading lightly from the start of the race to the halfway point. You may have an extra set of tires in the pits, but don't let that lure you into a false sense of security. If you overstep, you'll find yourself getting tight on entry and spinning loose on exit. There's only so much that you can do to your line in turns 1 and 2. If you find yourself running side by side into turn 1, give the other driver as much space as possible without putting yourself in the wall. If you're stuck on the inside in this situation, try to take as much of the flat as you can before you slide up in the center. It's possible to run side by side through the whole corner, but both drivers need to be alert and ready to back off if needed. In turns 3 and 4, there's plenty of room for side by side racing. The outside will be the best for building momentum, but if you're saving tires, I would recommend running down against the dotted white line. As I mentioned earlier, either option can bite you if you overstep, so you would benefit from backing up your entries and allowing yourself to roll through the corners. If you can keep your tire wear as even as possible and stay out of trouble, you could find yourself in a great position at the end of the race. Good luck.